Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today is a very big day. Let me fill you all in why. Carl the Buggy here has been down for a while. This is our street legal dune buggy, 4-seater. It used to have this guy powering it. This is a 1000cc, I believe. It's extremely small, puts out like 50 horsepower. We ripped it out. This is the old drivetrain for Carl the Buggy. And that right there is the new engine for Carl the Buggy. We're really excited, guys, because this thing's been sitting for a while now, hasn't been able to go anywhere. It's been down for several months, and today is the day we are finally getting the new Honda motor mounted, technically it's engine, and today is the day that we're getting the new Honda engine mounted into the buggy. So we're taking it to a shop called Jessie Performance. They do great work, mainly with LSs, so this should be a cakewalk for them. But yeah, they're gonna mount it for us, and that's what we're kind of doing today. We're gonna send the buggy off to the shop because we're doing all the work except for like the CV axles and the actual engine mounts, because making sure this engine is mounted correctly in the frame is essential to make sure it doesn't fall out the bottom, or, you know, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of torque. So this is a H22A 4-cylinder Honda motor, and it's got the good old VTEC on it, as you guys can see there. This is actually a Prelude engine. I actually bought it from a guy who swapped it into his Civic, but the Civic was wrecked, so they pulled this guy out. Paid $400 for the engine and the transmission all together. Obviously, we weren't able to hear it run, but the guy had compression numbers, and I also took a ratchet to the crankshaft, made sure it turned over. And so far, the only thing we're gonna have to replace for sure is this ignition box. I really don't know what it does. I think it makes the spark stronger. I really don't know. You guys can tell us if we need this in the comment section below. We're really good at getting educated in the comment section. But yeah, something isn't right with the engine. If it needs some kind of rebuild, that's not too difficult. I mean, it's Honda, come on. This should, at minimum, put down about 160 to the wheels. We're already looking at 3 times the horsepower of what Carl came from with the factory, which is gonna be nuts because this thing weighs just about 1,600 pounds, which is super light. That's like over 1,000 pounds less than the car it came out of, at least. And to be honest with you guys, this is a first for us. So the goal is to have this thing running and driving by the end of October. That's the goal. We'll see if we can do it. I think the hardest part with this project is gonna be able to find the right harness and ECU, which now that I think about it, shouldn't even be that hard. And besides that, guys, this is probably the most legit build we've had on Novice Garage over the life of the channel. So first things first, we need to load this thing on the trailer to take it to Jessie's, and we gotta take the Freedom Civic off because that thing honestly needs to go to the scrapyard anyways. We gotta take the Freedom Civic off. We need to put the wheels back on it, which means the control arms have to go back on it, which are those guys over there. So I'm gonna put the camera down on the tripod and we're gonna get started. This is gonna be lit. All right, boys, we got the buggy pretty much ready to roll. We got both control arms back on, both shocks back on, both wheels back on. It's ready to roll. So now, instead of using the Expedition, we're actually gonna use Justin 7.3, which he's trying to sell me right now.
So, duct tape?
Duct tape. Electric tape, actually. Duct tape.
All right, boys, we're fully loaded. This might be the sketch list. Sketch list? Is that even a word? This might be the...
It's a word today. It's a word as of today.
This might be the sketch list rat strap job I've ever seen. But you know what? It looks bad, but still does the job. Dude, that's pretty sturdy. Like, I'm putting at least 20 foot-pounds of force on it right now. I think we're ready to go, honestly.
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right, let's hit the road.
We gotta fix the trailer.
We're gonna be at Jessie's in 3, 2, 1. Poop. All right, guys, we made it. It didn't go nowhere.
Yeah.
May have to turn a little bit. We loaded it kind of really close to the side of the trailer, so. Oh.
fine.
Good job, Justin.
I tried to save it.
Oh. I'll scratch my paint. They got Joe Barryon's FD car here. It's undergoing a major transplant. It's fun as hell to work on this thing. Yeah. How much power does it make currently?
Currently probably like 400.
400?
Yeah, it's a little messed up. A little hurt.
Yeah, it's nuts.
But it should be making like 900. It just didn't have enough compression.
Where's that nitrous bottle hiding at? Let's see. Damn, that thing's thick. Y'all can see all the rubber shavings from this thing going complete send on the track. Nuts. Look at that. That's all coated in rubber. And it's got a smiley face. Did you hear what he said about the his air temps? They were at 260.
Holy.
Because his water pump wasn't working for the water to air intercooler.
Gabe, I thought this thing was reliable.
I got nothing.
Well, it says VTEC, dude.
Yeah, dude, you lost VTEC.
All right, we're pushing it.
Maybe the motor's locked up.